First and foremost, I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh. Also, the true Holy Back Messiah, the King of Kings, royalty himself, Yahweh Shah, Amashiach. Also, the final Father of the truth out of One West. This is Father Kings coming right back at you yet with another lesson. This title is going to be, it's more so a question than a title. The name of this question is going to be, I'm going to put it as a title, are we still in slavery? Are we still in slavery? And to answer your question, yes, we are. Yes, we are still in slavery. What you see here is the Fortune 500 companies, just a fraction of the Fortune 500 companies that run this world. I'm going to get a scripture on that. But the part I want to touch on is this. They give us an illusion that we free here. That's why you go to the book of Deuteronomy, 28th chapter. It tells us concerning the blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, which consists of the 12 tribes of Israel, according to biblical prophecy, that they give us an illusion that we're free by how? How they give us this illusion? They changed their name from Slave Master to Fox, U.S. Today, Marriott, IDG, Dell, Wired, CNN, Pepsi. Still the same thing as slavery. The word employer, if you read the legal dictionary, means slave master. Look it up. And employee means slave. Let me get a scripture real quick. This is Job chapter 9, verse 24. Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Who's running the world right now? The wicked, according to biblical prophecy. And who owns the world? And who own the world by the way of slavery and rape, rob, and murder. And what I mean own the world, who's in rulership now? Who's controlling the rulership? It's Esau, Edom. It says the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So this place is given to the hands of the wicked. That's why you read Deuteronomy, we should go to the enemy, we should go to our enemies for the ruin of all things. And that right there identify you that we're the true Israelites. Just that curse alone let you know who the true children of Israel is, because everything you get from tissue, all the way from water, soap, even socks, comes from your enemy, your oppressors. The part that really angers me about the most about Babylon is the optional of illusion. Optional illusion is meaning that, hey, we're going to give you a facade that you know what? You're free. But in actuality, you're in slavery. Anybody say, well, we got out of slavery, 1865, I believe it was? Yes, but we are in slavery because why? You got a Social Security number. Social Security number is another form of being attached to this system. Let me get a scripture real quick. This is Deuteronomy 28, chapter, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee. Because even if you got your own business, you still got to pay taxes on that business. And hunger, meaning you got to go to them for food. And thirst, meaning you got to go to them for water. Who owned the sun or water? And nakedness, clothes. Look at their Nike. Now all these logos we see on here is Fortune 500 companies, man. In the want of all things, and he should put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. So yes, we are slaves, but now the yoke is off of our necks. So now we are more destroyed than when we got on no cargo slave ships, because most of our people today think that we are free. You know, and all the money that they give you. The money that they give you is money they already owe you. Income tax, your job, your 9-to-5 job, your W-2 employee, whatever employee you might be, that's money they already owe you from the way of the slave trade. We're talking about trillions of dollars was accumulated from the way of the slave trade. So that's money that they already owe you. You know, Jake get excited over $1 million when actually the world was made for our sake. That's in the book of Ezra. But to the average Edomite, $1 million is chump change. The way of the slave trade accumulated trillions. So to answer your question, are we free? No, we are not free. That's why you read the book of Revelation. It says, any man have an ear, let him hear. He that lead in the captivity should go into captivity. Meaning we're going to be found in bondage when the Lord returns. But now this bondage that we in is more worse than the bondage we came over here on slave ship. Because why? It's a psychological and a spiritual bondage. Because why? You are attached to this system by the way of a social security number. I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to the Most High Yahweh, all the true black beside the King of Kings, royal to himself, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, also the final Father, the true Father, one West. His Father Kings come up and get you another lesson. For all but not forgotten. Shalom.